All right, half a day, everybody. Sports ambassadors coming at you. We have these wonderful canisters right now, these bottles of Powerade on the set. If you notice, blue and red, those are the colors, of course, of the Great Seal of Guam. Those are also the colors of the bullseye, and I have two gentlemen here with Team Guam Basketball, Mike Sakazaki from the 3-on-3 team and Mark Johnson from 5-on-5. We are heading to the Solomon Islands in very short order, and the reason I brought up that bullseye, guys, is everybody in the Pacific Games knows Guam, respects Guam, and this time around, because of all the success we have, is coming for Guam's glory. They're trying to steal your shine. So, you know, Mark, you guys are going for a three-peat now for the gold medal.
Yes,
so
sir.
How's the team right now? And I mean, I know you guys are aware that you guys are, you know, top dog, but, you know, how do you maintain your focus?
Man, we've been practicing, man, for the last few months, getting the guys ready. We know we have a target on our back, but we're prepared to go up against anybody. Guys are motivated. We have guys locally that have been practicing and guys coming together from different parts of the world. So we're ready to compete, whoever we have to go against. So.
And Guam, for the last few years, got a lot of chemistry, got a lot of size, and has a lot of power. Yeah, talk about the fact that you guys can play above the rim. You guys can go in there and bang with the big boys. And you also have, you know, like the backcourt. So you've got speed, size, agility, and lockdown defense.
Yeah, we've been bringing guys together for quite some time. EJ's been doing a good job of bringing the guys together. Size, versatility, guys coming from all over. Yeah, we're excited. I think it's going to be a good set of games in Solomon. So
you also got a really deep bench, and we're going to talk about that in a little bit. All right, Mike, from the 3-on-3 game, people know Guam right now. The 3-on-3 game has really taken off. I mean, there's tournaments like locally all the time, and you guys are really looking to, you know, make big waves out there in the Pacific Games.
Right. We won in 2019 when Pacific Games just started it, and so we're trying to follow that momentum and make sure we win that gold again.
So how is the team? You know, I mean, it's a smaller team, obviously, on 5-on-5, not by much, but I mean, there's still the chemistry, there's still the strategy, there's still, you know, you have to know where your teammates are, like at all times, and you know, I mean, it's a different game.
It's quick. You have to be very versatile in your play, but also IQ, reading off of each other. It's not just plays. And luckily, I have Mark right here. He's gonna be my teammate. He's playing 5-on-5 on 3-on-3. So excited just to see what we can do.
Now, boys, with only like a few days left until you guys actually head out, I know you guys are getting, you know, your head straight and everything like that, get into competition form. Because, you know, once you get on that plane, you're like, it's all business from right there. How do you maintain focus?
Man, we're holding our guys accountable, showing up to practice, keeping guys motivated, making sure we take proper rest days. But I think overall, it's just keeping guys excited and motivated for what's coming up. So.
How
about you guys, Mike?
Yeah, and to add to that, we push each other, holding them accountable, but we spend too much time or enough time with each other that we know when we're having an off day, right? How can we encourage each other? How can we communicate and say, let's get over this hurdle and finish stronger? So again, spending more time, the camaraderie there, that's what will help us stay in tune for our endeavors of winning gold.
And the one thing that I really appreciate, like, you know, like about basketball, because I mean, yeah, technically they are two different events, the 5-on-5 game and the 3-on-3 game. But I mean, you guys all train together, you guys all support each other, and the men's and the women's team. I mean, it really is like one big unit, one family. So talk about that cohesion.
Yeah, I think everybody just likes being around each other, like being around the guys in practice, outside of practice. It just seems like the camaraderie. Guys just enjoy competing with each other, and yeah, it's been good.
I think the benefit is we live on a small island, right? We can cheer each other on. We've seen the girls' team grow up. If not, we went to school with them, right? And backing them up. With the guys, we compete against each other in high school and probably wanted to do bragging rights, who would get the MVP that year, or who would win the championship that year. But now we're together and have one common goal, to represent our island to our fullest, right? So again, camaraderie, small island, the big effect of having each other's back is huge here.
Does pressure even affect you guys at all? I mean, you know, a little bit of self-induced pressure is always good because it keeps you honest and everything like that. But how do you guys, you know, handle, you know, like pressure? Or, I mean, I know you guys train in a variety of, you know, you play situational ball and say, okay, if we're blowing somebody out by 40, there's a way you conduct yourself. If we may find ourselves down by 5, there's a way we handle our business there too.
Yeah, I think it's just the work we've been putting in. So the pressure that we feel, if we're ready for the moment, I think everything will work itself out. So
I think Coach EJ does a great job at putting situations on different practices, but at the same time, we have guys that play at different levels, whether it be pro to high school, even college experience, where we know at certain points when we can push each other, but at the same time, we know, hey, the pressure will get to us, but it's how we're going to use that pressure in a good way and momentum, right?
Now, it's also interesting because like you guys, many, many moons ago, like I was a young Guamanian athlete, and, you know, the way we're taught here to carry ourselves is, you know, to be humble and to be respectful. But as athletes, you know, you want to have the confidence, you want to have swagger, you want to be like a good teammate and everything like that. So what is Team Guam carrying into the Solomon Islands, not just for basketball, but, you know, when you guys all take the opening ceremony, what are you going to do to make sure that you fight for 6-7-1?
Man, I think it's just knowing that we're going out there to represent our island. So just having those 4 letters across our jerseys gives us like that pride and that motivation to, just go out there and compete, do what we got to do. So
I think by winning, we always have a chip on our shoulders, but at the same exact time, it's being humble in the fact that knowing, you know what, we come from something bigger, right? We have our grandparents, our aunties, our uncles, family, friends, local coaches that support us, but we're taught that humility aspect of, you know what, we're not going to celebrate on the court and beat our chest, but we're going to do it in other ways, right? We're not going to take a play off. We're going to keep pushing no matter what, how tired we are.
And there you go. Okay, stay hungry, as they say. Right?
Yeah.
All right, and I know you guys are hungry for the gold, and man, we are big fans of yours. So Mark, best of luck to you and the boys out there.
Thanks.
Mike, I know you guys are going to represent in the right way. You guys, champions all the way, gold medalists right here. Going for the three-peat, going for the back-to-back, man. Team Guam Basketball, big fans here, and we wish you guys all the best.
Thanks, appreciate it.
All right, that's Mike and Mark, part of the Team Guam Basketball contingent that is the gold medal favorites heading into the Solomons. Coming up real soon. KUAM Sports Ambassadors is brought to you by Subway, Powerade, and Body Armor.